Hello everyone and welcome to the lecture on AWS Artifact. So this lecture will contain all these topics. What is AWS Artifact? AWS Artifact, simplifying security and compliance, downloading reports in AWS Artifact, managing agreements in AWS Artifacts, managing notifications in AWS Artifact, identity and access management in AWS Artifact, logging AWS Artifact API calls with AWS CloudTrail. So what is AWS Artifact? 1. AWS Artifact allows users to download AWS security and compliance documents whenever needed, providing easy access to critical information. The service offers various types of documents, including ISO certifications, payment card industry PCI reports, and service organization control SOC reports. Users can submit the download security and compliance documents, also known as audit artifacts, directly to auditors or regulators to demonstrate the security and compliance of AWS infrastructure and services they use. The documents available through AWS Artifact can be used as guidelines for users to assess their own cloud architecture and evaluate the effectiveness of their company's internal controls. In addition to AWS documents, AWS Artifact provides access to security and compliance documents such as ISO certification, SOC reports from independent software vendors ISVs who sell their products on AWS Marketplace. So AWS Artifact, simplifying security and compliance. So let's go a bit more details about the types of documents and how it simplifies security and compliance. First, AWS customers are responsible for developing or obtaining documents that demonstrate the security and compliance of their companies. AWS Artifact allows customers to review, accept, and track the status of AWS agreements such as the Business Associate Addendum (BAA). A BAA is typically required for companies subject to HIPAA to ensure that protected health information (PHI) is appropriately safeguarded. With AWS Artifact, customers can accept agreements with AWS and designate specific AWS accounts that can legally process restricted information. Customers can accept an agreement on behalf of multiple accounts. To streamline this process for multiple AWS accounts, customers can use AWS organizations to create an organization. AWS provides AWS Artifact documents and agreements to customers free of charge, making it easier for them to maintain security and compliance. Next is, let's see how to about downloading reports in AWS Artifact. So you can download reports directly from AWS Artifact console. When you download a report from AWS Artifact, the report is generated specifically for you, and every report has a unique watermark. Due to the unique watermark, you should only share the reports with those you trust. Do not email the reports as attachments or share them online, as this can compromise the security of the sensitive information contained within the reports. To share a report securely, use a trusted and secure sharing service such as Amazon Web Docs. Some reports may require you to accept the terms and conditions before you can download them, so be sure to review and accept these when necessary. Managing agreements in AWS Artifacts. AWS Artifact agreements enable you to use AWS Management Console to review, accept, and manage agreements for your account or organization. For example, a Business Associate Addendum (BAA) agreement typically is required for companies that are subject to Health Insurance Portability and Accountability Act (HIPAA) to ensure that protected health information (PHI) is appropriately safeguarded. You can use AWS Artifact to accept an agreement such as the BAA with AWS and designate an AWS account that can legally process PHI. If you use AWS organizations, you can accept agreements such as the AWS BAA on behalf of all AWS accounts in your organization. All existing and subsequent member accounts are automatically covered by the agreement and can legally process PHI. You can also use AWS Artifact to confirm that your AWS account or organization accepted an agreement and to review the terms of the accepted agreement to understand your obligations. If your account or organization no longer needs to use the accepted agreement, you can use AWS Artifact to terminate the agreement. If you terminate the agreement but later realize that you need it, you can activate it again. So next is managing notifications in AWS Artifact. AWS Artifact notifications enable you to set up email notifications. On the notification settings page, you can subscribe to notifications and manage other notification setting as described. AWS Artifact sends notification using AWS User Notification Service. To use AWS Artifact notification, you must have the required permissions for the AWS Artifact and AWS User Notification Services. So only two things are involved here: AWS User Notification Service and the required permissions to set up the notifications. Basically, this will let you know about all that, like all kind of notifications, like somebody is approving or something, terms and condition is accepted, or you have sent a download report kind of setting. So all this can be set up in notifications. Next is identity and access management in AWS Artifact, IAM. When you sign up for AWS, you provide an email address and password that is associated with your AWS account, and these are your root credentials. So this is the first email address and password that you create to set up or register in AWS when you sign up for the first time. These are root credentials. Your root credentials provide complete access to all of your AWS resources, including resources for AWS Artifact. But it is strongly recommended that you don't use the root account for everyday access. It is also recommended that you do not share account credentials with others to give them complete access to your account. Instead of using root credentials or sharing them, you should create special user identity called an IAM user for yourself and for anyone who might need access to a document or agreement in AWS Artifact. With IAM user approach, you can provide individual sign-in information for each user, and you can grant each user only the permissions that they need to work with specific documents. So we are setting up identity and access management for the documents in AWS Artifact, which is one of the good practice. You can also grant multiple IAM users the same permissions by granting the permissions to an IAM group and adding the IAM users to the group. So basically set up identity and access management, role-based access control to work with Artifact documents. And you set up permissions, so who can download and who cannot download, or who can use this service. Next is logging AWS Artifact API calls with AWS CloudTrail. AWS Artifact is integrated with AWS CloudTrail, which allows for logging of API calls. The calls captured include calls from AWS Artifact console and code calls to the AWS Artifact API operations. If you create a CloudTrail trail, you can enable continuous delivery of CloudTrail events to an Amazon S3 bucket, including events for AWS Artifact. If you don't configure a trail, you can still view the most recent events in CloudTrail console in event history. Using the information collected by CloudTrail, you can determine the request that was made to AWS Artifact, the IP address from which the request was made, who made the request, when it was made, and additional details. So AWS Artifact actions logged. So these are some of the actions which are logged: list reports, get account settings, get report metadata, get report, get term for report, which is for get terms and condition for report, and put account settings. Every event or log entry contains information about who generated the request. The identity information helps you determine whether the request was made with root or IAM user credentials, temporary security credentials for a role or a federated user, or by another AWS service. So this is we are setting up to basically set up an audit of who is using the artifact and how they are using. So typically in a very large organization, so this can be spread across multiple AWS accounts and multiple users, roles and groups are there. So we want to track like who is using the service and is there any kind of confidentiality breach. So let's say some employee is probably maybe generating reports and all, like agreements and all, right? And they could be sharing with some other parties which they are not supposed to share. So this is how you will track through the CloudTrail, so that it's we know for sure that who has downloaded a report, who has generated a report, whether it got. So we know exactly who is, like, just to kind of avoid any kind of security breach or sharing of confidential information about agreements, and you're working with different independent software vendors and all. And that's all. Thanks for watching.